everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is 4:12 a.m. Thursday, June 4th. Very exciting day. We're going to talk Skylanders SuperChargers. As I'm doing this is going to be one of those videos, obviously, where we run through some things and I talk over it, and I'll try to compile it all in as concise a manner as possible. I will say a couple of important things. Number one, it is late. That's because I have work. Unlike a lot of people that do this type of stuff, I'm up because I want to be. This is exciting to me. And also I am awake because it is currently 89 degrees in my studio at 4:12 a.m. because the air conditioner is out. So things are really heating up, shall we say. That said, Skylander SuperChargers, it was announced today. Tons of exciting stuff to cover here with you. I'm trying to decide what we want to do. I guess we will dive in here. And the game's storyline focuses on Chaos's latest attempt to rule Skylands. In his effort to take down the Skylanders, Chaos has unleashed his most sinister weapon ever, a massive Doom Station of ultimate doomstruction, capable of eating the sky itself. Fortunately, Master Eon has seen the warning signs and assembled a special team of Skylanders to pilot an unstoppable fleet of land, sea, and sky vehicles with the power to travel through the rain of destruction to stop Chaos. So, here we are. We're looking at kind of some concept art, if you will. Note, top, we've got Stealth Elf, Trigger Happy, Terrafin. They are not your run-of-the-mill Skylanders. These are supercharged Skylanders. A lot of misconception here early on, thinking those are returning characters. They are, but they're actually, in fact, part of the 20. I've got all this outlined. It's kind of hard to know how to do this sort of a thing, but envision them as brand new characters, if you will. More on that later. Down below, you've got the boat with, I don't know, like Deja Vu Barkley. I'm thinking Magic, who knows. Spitfire, starter pack character there with his vehicle, and then of course we've got a new character there to the side that we'll elaborate here on shortly. So, release date Sunday, September 20th, 2015 here in the US. Vicarious Visions is handling it for your, next gen consoles, if you will. Beanox will handle the Wii and 3DS versions. I assume 3DS will be standalone again. Starter pack pricing, you're going to be looking at $74.99 for your top tier, $64.99 Wii and 3DS. There's also a Portal Owners pack where you download it. No clue how you get the characters there. Speaking of characters, $12.99 for all of the Skylanders, $14.99 for the vehicles. Coming in right here, this is our starter pack. Note, you've got Sure Shot Stealth Elf there. She's kind of your returning character, if you will, but again, as a supercharged version of herself. You've got Spitfire, and you also have his vehicle. The reason you need that, you can go through the entire game with just that vehicle. It is a land-based vehicle. More on that shortly. But essentially, you can go A to B, complete the storyline. You'll miss probably a ton of the bonus content, but it can be done. Brand new Portal of Power. Note that it is larger. Why? Because the vehicles take up quite a bit of space. That will allow the vehicle, 2 characters. I've read online magic items. This is Vicarious Visions. They kind of give a little bit more insight sometimes than some folks. So that is very neat. I think that's like PlayStation type box. There's some little, well, you can't see my cursor, can you? That ruins that, but I don't know. Right here, this is Skylantis. This is just a beautiful scene. I thought it's like the Cloud Kingdom. There's all kinds of crazy stuff. I intended to use this to cover some random things if I needed to. I don't want to miss what I'm doing back there. As we progress, you will see there's no bases on these. They're all sitting on an engine. Stealth Elf's on an engine. Double Dare Trigger Happy's on an engine. Spitfire's on an engine. You don't have like a fuchsia base or a pink base or sublime base or yellow base. They've decided to simplify it, tie it in with the theme of the game, which is Superchargers. And as you might assume, you've got the engine block, and then of course they've got the Elemental logo up front, but then on the back side you kind of got your traditional tie into what we're familiar with: clouds for the air element, grass for the life elements, flames for the fire element, etc. So might have some shots you can see that. That said, what about this? Skylander SuperChargers. There are going to be 20 vehicles. There's also 20 Skylanders, so obviously one vehicle per Skylander. That's going to make your signature match. More on that here shortly. So essentially 40 things total. Not bad. It's not as crazy as it has been. There are 3 types of vehicle. Land, which again is included in the starter pack and what you have to actually complete the game. And then optional, you can get sea and sky. Why is it sea and sky? Because water and air are elements. At least that's my thoughts. Any Skylander, even Ghost Roaster, can drive any vehicle. However, only a supercharged Skylander can gain supercharged powers by piloting their own signature vehicle. For example, Spitfire with Hot Streak, his starter pack vehicle. New currency here is going to be gear bits. This is what you're going to use to upgrade your vehicles. This stuff is right up my alley. You can also unlock mods or upgrades in special areas and equip them on the fly. Very cool stuff. I'll try to have some gameplay for you soon. The game is supposedly a 50-50 split between, you're on foot, traditional platforming, and you're in a vehicle. So some people have mixed emotions on that. I'm cool with it. I want to see how it flows, how it goes. Looking forward to checking it out. Now, how do you switch? You go through rift portals. They appear at vehicle segments. Think Master Eon crooning at you. You need a Skylander of the life element to open this gate. And then, of course, you need a giant. And then you need, a magic and fire combo. Only land-based jaunts are necessary to quote-unquote complete the game. However, in my assumption, very likely completionists like myself and you, if you're on my channel, will need and want the sea and sky vehicles for the extras. Right here, we're going to take a look at them. This is Hot Streak, signature driven by Spitfire. That's the vehicle. Very cool. They have moving parts. Here it is. I believe that's the supercharged form. So pay attention to that. This is Dive Bomber. Its C signature driver is Dive Clops. That's right. We've got another Skylander name. You can see him in this next shot, I believe. Very cool. He looks like a Gilgrunt Ice Maul hybrid, if you will. But there is Dive Bomber, obviously a submarine. It's got a deal. You can turn the top wheel and it spins around. Now this is Sky Slicer, signature driver Stormblade. Yes, she is a female, so ladies fear not. Well represented yet again. Pay attention to that. That craft seems to mimic her helmet. Here's Stealth Elf piloting it, just so you know everyone can fly it. I guess that's why they did this. Obviously, they're going to be concentric. There are 20 supercharged Skylanders. Returning characters, again, are part. New Skylanders like Spitfire will have their brand new upgrades. Stealth Elf does too. Terrafin does too. All Skylanders are playable and can pilot the vehicles. Trapped villains are not playable, but they will unlock Skystones and give you special vehicle perks. I've asked about the Eon Elite. Don't have an answer. This is going really fast. Let's just do this then. That did not obviously apply to changes. Here's Spitfire. And right there on the back side you can see the flames. Note the engine block there. Here he is in game. Looks straight up VV's alley in my opinion. That's a very sinister shot of him. Looks like he's in the nether or something. Right here, Stormblade. Again, pay attention to her helmet because it looks an awful lot like the Sky Slicer, does it not? Note the clouds kind of hovering around it. She looks like she should be a fun character. Kind of reminds me of Falco from Star Fox. I don't know if I'm the only one. Check out that Spartan troll. I'm very excited about some of these enemies I've seen. Now, here is Sure Shot Stealth Elf. Again, don't think Series 5, Series 4. Think brand new supercharged Stealth Elf. She ditched the dagger. She's got a cannon gun now. It's going to be insane. Brand new movesets. We've got a lot of stuff to learn. Back on this screen for a little while, I want to try and whip over here. Other characters that I know of: Hurricane Jetvac, Terrafin, don't know his adjectives, Double Dare Trigger Happy, and then of course we've covered Dive Clops. Let me try to get back to that. Okay, we still got a little time. Let's see. Land vehicles, you can stunt, skid, and drift. Sea, you can explore underwater, race down roaring rapids, surf the waves. Sky, engage in aerial dogfighting. You can do barrel rolls. Nintendo might want some action on that. I don't know. So I'm very, very excited about this. It's kind of... I've pushed for a kart... I wanted Skylanders kart racing for a long time. But as a standalone game, and then when they took PvP away, I said that should be a standalone game. This kind of combines the kart racing elements with the actual platforming game that we all know and love. So Vicarious Visions is very, very into what they do. I think this should be well polished. But for those of you that love Skystones, it is back. It is Skystones Overdrive. Again, those slides that flew by. One of them said that trapped villains will actually unlock a Skystone. There's supposed to be a crud ton of them. Local co-op is back. If you think, what about the driving portions? It's not going to be 2 vehicles at once, which is probably sad for those of you that play local co-op, but you and your buddies can switch. It's supposed to be like a 1-button real quick deal to change, whatever you're doing. Sea and sky portions, again, are optional, but account for a good portion of the game. And again, my assumption, they probably hold a crud ton of, like story scrolls, hats, the currency for your upgrades, and probably special upgrades. There are multiple paths to explore in these missions, which likely take multiple runs through the stages to acquire everything. So essentially, you're going to want to replay the levels to go in and take the left jaunt and, get the story scroll or something. You earn bonuses for drifting. Think again like Mario Kart 8, so the longer you chain a drift, the more loot you can earn. It's one of those deals that's going to allow you to come in, replay, improve your skill, and be rewarded for it. Early in the day, online listings for this game, this is why I screen cap things. I'm at work, I couldn't do it. They mentioned online and head-to-head racing. I shot off a question asking if it was like just the online racing or like I can play with my nephew. Don't know. They've pulled that out. I think they're going to make an announcement later, so I'm hoping something pans out of it. I know nothing on heroic challenges or quests. I'm thinking no. Obviously, I'd love to have them back. I'm going to continue to hold out hope again for that low-buck PvP game, like a $19, $29 deal, and then they can just download it with the new characters or new moves in the case of the supercharged returning characters. That to me would be ideal. I am very excited for this game, more so than the previous 3 installments, and yes, for those of you that know me and have been here a long time, SSA is still my favorite Skylanders game. Not Trap Team, not Swap Force, not Giants and the belovable sing-alongs, but SSA. If there is in fact online, I will absolutely play with the people that watch my channel, the people on Twitter I fraternize with, and of course fellow members of the Skylander Club Forum. Live stream, I'll upload them, I'll export the live streams, whatever it takes. And again, despite since doing Skylander since day one, I'm still a small channel. I'm getting killed by cross promotion. It's ridiculous. It's real. People say it's not. I can prove it is. So basically, your support means a lot to me, and I'm doing quite well against the daunting odds thanks to you. But if you enjoy what I'm doing here, leave a like, leave a comment. I appreciate it very much. And of course, I invite you to join the Skylander Club Forum, SkylanderClub.com. And again, I built it because of you. If it was just me, I wouldn't need a forum. That said, I want to know your thoughts on Skylanders SuperChargers. I can't wait, and I'm stoked the release date has moved up a few weeks. I'm going to come in here. We'll end this video. I've got much more headed your way. oneofwisdom.com, SkylanderClub.com, and be sure to follow me on Twitter. But check back for much more.